Hello friends, welcome back to the channel Stories by me. I hope you all are doing good. So, in the previous video, I shared the first story of Betaal Pachisi or the Vikramaditya and Betaal series. The title of previous story was The Gifted Blind Sons. So, in this video, I am going to share the second story of our new series. Let's begin. The title of the story is Princess Chandralekha. So, are you all ready? Let's get started. Princess Chandralekha. King Vikramaditya cautiously, means carefully, approached the peepal tree. The corpse was hanging upside down as usual. So, in the previous story, when King Vikramaditya replied to Betaal's question, Betaal was very happy to hear Vikramaditya's answer, but again, according to his demand, he ran away. Because as soon as Vikramaditya spoke up, Betaal went back to his peepal tree. Now, Vikramaditya has again cautiously approached to the peepal tree. As always, the corpse was hanging. Corpse means here the Betaal. Betaal was hanging upside down, inverted as usual. So, again he will, take Betaal on his shoulders. Let's hear what's next. He took the corpse down. Placing it on his shoulder, he marched toward his kingdom. On the way, Betaal, the ghost, narrated his next story as follows. Now the stories begin. There was a beautiful princess named Chandralekha in the kingdom of Magad. Many princes from far-off lands wished to marry her, but she did not find any of them suitable. Days went by. Chandralekha's mother became worried. One day, she asked Chandralekha, "Why have you rejected all the marriage proposals?" Princess Chandralekha thought for a moment and then replied, "My husband should be strong and talented. He should also be courageous." Her mother said, "If this is so, then look for these qualities yourself in the princess who proposed to you for marriage." Some days later, a prince named Virendra came and proposed to Chandralekha. She did not beat about the bush and asked, "What is your expertise?" Virendra replied, "I tell the fortunes of people, and I have never been proven wrong." Chandralekha told him to be their guest till she made up her mind. The next day, Prince Udayveer arrived in the palace and was asked the same question. Prince Udayveer replied that he possessed a chariot which could run on land and fly in the sky as well. He too was asked to stay as a guest. A day later, a prince named Dhananjay proposed to Chandralekha. Princess Chandralekha put up the same question to him. He replied, "I am an unparalleled warrior. No one can face me." He was also invited to stay as a guest. Everything seemed to be going well when something terrible happened. Terrible means something bad happened. Chandralekha was found missing from the palace. The worried queen sent for Prince Virendra. She said to him, "You are a fortune teller. Please find out where she is." The prince went into a trance. Prince Virendra made some calculations on a piece of paper and said, "A giant in the hope of marrying the princess has kidnapped her." The panicked queen summoned all the three princes in her room and requested them, "Please save my daughter Chandralekha." The three princes got down to work immediately. Prince Virendra drew a map to reach the giant's palace. Prince Udayveer offered to take the two princes in his magical chariot. Prince Dhananjay drew his sword and they all flew in the chariot towards the place of the giant. The giant rushed to fight against them. A fierce fight took place between Dhananjay and the giant. Finally, Dhananjay cut off the giant's head with his sword. Chandralekha and the three princes returned to the kingdom. The queen thanked all the three princes. Everybody was happy, but the three princes were arguing amongst themselves as to who should get the princess. Arguing means they were debating among themselves. They are fighting who should marry the princess. Finally, it was decided that Princess Chandralekha should herself choose her future husband. Betaal said, "Now, here comes the question Betaal usually asked Vikram. Betaal said, Vikram, answer me now. Whom did she marry? Who was the most deserving of the three? Betaal continued, if you do not answer my question correctly, I will break your head into pieces. King Vikramaditya was silent for a few moments and then replied, as the saying goes, might is right. So, it would be Prince Dhananjay who was the most suitable to marry Chandralekha. If he had not killed the giant, it would have been impossible to free the princess. Betaal said, rightly judged, dear Vikram, but you have spoken in spite of my several warnings. Now I have no choice but to leave you and return to my tree. Having said so, Betaal left the shoulder of King Vikramaditya and flew away. So friends, I hope you enjoyed today's story. Please like and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends so that they can also enjoy these stories. Till the time, bye friends, have a good day and be ready for the next Vikramaditya and Betaal series stories. Bye.